The moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, can feel like a rich tapestry of nuance, circulating their entire field like a kaleidoscope of emotion, each and every fragment imbued with depth of feeling. In a single moment, it can feel like nothing makes sense, and everything makes sense all at once, as every shattered piece alternates between separated particles of feelings ranging from anguish to exhilaration, and in the next moment, they all fall into place to make a fully formed, beautiful vision of intuitive perfection. There may be moments when the moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, fluctuates between waves of deep grief or guilt which burst out of seemingly nowhere like vast oceanic tides of piercing hurt, a hurt which feels soul-gripping and as if they have swam in for lifetimes, only to be momentarily lifted by glimpses of new hopeful horizons which move them towards becoming visionaries, drifting off into their imagination, from where they feel their spirits elevating into loftier ideals of what is now possible as their prior state feels washed away. No sooner do they feel as though they're drowning in uncontrollable floods, those same intense feelings and emotions sometimes evaporate into nothingness. Those tidal waves of emotion are most certainly felt deeply within their core, and it's because of this intensity, which is saturated with sensation, that those waves of emotion may fluctuate periodically until the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, learns to completely let go and surrender to faith in their own ability to trust themselves, to be guided by their own intuition. This process must take place naturally for them, and until then, they have deep reasons for experiencing their grief. A grief which may become exhausting at times, and one which may feel like even punishment. They may experience moments of martyrdom, unable to comprehend why they have to go through this yet again when they've already experienced the hurt. And this grief may come up repeatedly or periodically as their soul comes to terms with understanding the hidden meaning beyond the feeling. Because the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, is learning to contain so many rich and nuanced layers, they may experience feelings associated with dreams and visions. There may be vivid memories as well as graphic insights within their mind's eye, which represent experiences gone by, as well as simultaneous foresights of their future. Each and every one of those images cuts through their ego and right down to their soul as it arouses the field of feelings and emotions within them. Just as the very jagged pieces of colourful glass pass through the kaleidoscope as they circulate before they fall into place to make a fully formed picture of completion, so too do the images and dreams associated with the feelings and emotions experienced by the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, which have to be fully felt and deeply surrendered to in order to make non-logical sense to them before they fall into place. Until then, they may experience moments of avoidance or escapism. They may also feel a need to disappear somewhere alone to process the myriad of what is taking place inside them. And this may involve a lot of crying, where they find themselves in floods of tears. Once the moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, works through the many nuances of why which piece connects to the corresponding piece, their emotional container of resilience becomes stronger and stronger. And they eventually develop the ability to change, shake off, zoom in, zoom out, and adjust their emotional kaleidoscope accordingly. The moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, is experiencing fluctuating tides of emotions throughout their human journey. And because they feel everything so deeply, they're going through cosmic cycles of feeling and surrendering, learning which feelings and emotions will carry them forward and which they must completely surrender. Those tides, therefore, may come up intermittently, and as all things are relative, the level of depth that they experience will be relative to the level of repetition and letting go or holding on that they feel they need to do. The challenge may come in deciphering which fragment of their emotional kaleidoscope must fall in order to bring completion. And because of the complexity of life when trying to logically understand, they learn to understand through feeling rather than logic. This is the essence of their emotional nature. They're learning to trust their intuition and allow that intuition to be the guide, rather than their mind. The best way to nurture the moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, therefore, is to allow them the safe space to feel their feelings and to experience their imagination, to not be dismissive or invalidating of their emotions or feelings, and understanding that whatever may seem unreal to others is deeply real to them. It may not be understood by others who are trying to use logic to understand the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, but this is because whatever is taking place inside them is real in as much as they are naturally tuned into a higher intelligence that most others are not tuned into and therefore cannot understand. As such, it may be difficult for the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, to explain what they're feeling. They may only be able to explain it using limited terms such as grief or guilt. But what they're feeling runs much deeper than any word or sentence could convey. This is also why it's important for them to be encouraged to express their creativity, whether through art, music, or however is true for them, because this enables them to connect their feelings and emotions to reality. The moon in Pisces, or the 12th house, knows that what they're experiencing is a fundamental force of nature. So to be told things like they're imagining things, they're far-fetched, or to get over it, would only serve to create self-doubt within them even more, or make them feel invalidated and invisible. As their boundaries can be porous anyway, the moon in Pisces, or 12th house, needs to have their intuitive hits and creative expressions validated rather than gaslit, and this will help them to reinforce their own internal radar whilst developing boundaries through compassion for themselves. And subsequently, that extends out to others and teaches them how to feel safe within their own body. If you're interested in any of my services or working with me, I'm available on the email naturalinauthority@gmail.com or on Facebook Messenger. Thank you.